Hey everybody, it came from Tubi. So Tubi is one of our favorite streaming sites, but they also have original movies, and it's our job to watch them. Because who is gonna watch them if it's not us? This week, there's a secret, Jared, and it's a dark secret. Did you
Is
find
it
out?
that dark?
Did you figure out the dark secret? How long did it take you to figure out the dark secret? We will learn
When they told me.
when they tell. All right, so this production is so new. It's this year. Anissa, for some reason, it really lingered on this Anissa Hills films. She really wanted you to know that she made this movie. She's proud of it. All right, so we start off with this big baby. Um, he's crawling on the floor. There's like a woman standing above him, going, what's the address?" And he's like, he cried. He sounds like when you were like a kid and you're about to get spanking, but you start like laughing, but like right when they start smacking. That's what he sounds like. He's like, ha ha ha. uh, yeah, and he like even turns over like a baby. He's like, "Yeah, don't hurt me." Someone wants the address. We don't know what the address to. The whole time his wife's watching, and she's trying to act, but she's not very good at it. She's like, no, no. And we move to our title screen, Dark
She
Secret.
didn't look that upset when he was dying.
Nah, she's like, he wasn't that great.
Mm.
Dark Secret, Jared. So the credits were long in this movie, and they have the music the whole time was that weird like visual novel music. You know what I'm talking about? It was very distracting. It was very loud too. But we start off in the credits, and we learn that there was a car wreck, and a girl was pulled out of the car, but the mom wasn't so lucky. Just like get shots of a sonogram and stuff like that. So kind of giving us a hint at what the dark secret might be. Uh, Houston. It's supposed to be
It's Houston.
Houston. This we've been to Houston. This looks more like Wichita.
It
Because
looks kind of small.
yeah, Houston has like these big sky rises, right? But first, this really bothered me. I had trouble sleeping because I'm like, that's not Houston. But I don't know. Maybe it is.
And Houston's like spread too, because there's like a little cities
That's
around it.
true. That's true. It is spread. But look at that building. You see that building in the left right there?
The triangle or the
No, no, farther left, like almost off the screen, where it's like a circular.
where it looks like a airport radio tower, but like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
building.
Google that. Google like the Garvey Center in Wichita. I swear that's that building. So I don't know why they would not shoot Houston, but it looks like Wichita to me. I don't know. I maybe I'm just crazy,
You
but
can't even look up actors for this movie. There's no
that,
like, there wasn't even an IMDb, was there?
yeah, I saw one. Um, okay, but I went on a little tangent there.
That
But go
building
back.
has a just a hole and it's like a pit by
Which one?
by that church, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
See, that building too looks
Is
like
it just a
something.
parking garage?
Yeah, I think so. That building too looks like something in Wichita. I don't know. I don't
You're
know.
just so well versed in Wichita.
I
I didn't
guess
know.
I am. But yeah, this really disturbed me. I was like, this is he. I mean, if you're gonna show Houston, you would show the high rises and stuff. But I don't know.
They're showing
Uh,
like the smaller side of Houston, though.
Get to know the small side of Houston. We meet our main guy. He
Another big man baby.
Yes, and lots of big man babies in these movies. Anthony is his name, and he is full of chagrin. He's doing the thing where he doesn't, he's got home from work, but he doesn't really want to go see his wife. And
He's punching the car, just like
punching he's like, oh, dang it,
this
dang
is
it.
like first acting, like act upset, and you're just like.
Darn! It had to be me. He's like, I can't catch a break. We meet his wife. His name is Megan, and she's opening bills. Already opened bills. It was kind of weird. I guess she's just like re-looking at them. I don't know.
I thought one was sealed.
They are all like open. um, When's the PNC Bank? Shout out to
I used
PNC,
to
I
have
guess.
PNC and they're pretty good. I like
Hey.
them.
And she's like, oh, she just can't believe these bills or something. He's still trying to
He
get in
got
the
to the
door.
porch and he's like punching the porch now. And he's like,
Yeah, he's like, oh,
and then he
oh.
looks to the sky. He's like, why? And the upstairs neighbor's like, I don't know.
Look at the man. He's just full of emotion, Anthony. So he finally goes in, and Megan's in there, and she's like, look, no electricity.
And he's like, what's the problem? And she's like switching on and off the light.
Yeah, what's the problem? Why are you sitting in the dark? And he's like, I'll take care of it. Just give me like a second. I can take
Just
care of it.
back up, woman. I need to do something real fast. And she's like, where you going?
And then he like stubs his toe. He's like, ow. And he's like, we'll talk about the house, but he goes outside and he talks to Derek. He's like, Derek, I need some money. Derek's like, man, you always need money. He's like, when do you not need some money? So Derek is his brother-in-law, we learn. And he sends him some cash, like right away. Derek's a good
A lot of
guy.
cash.
A whole lot. He's like, don't bug me next month. Just take this. I don't want to hear it next month. And he's like, what did they, what is it called?
So
Zell. So they don't use Cash App or Venmo. They use
Zell's the one I refuse to use. It's like, just get PayPal or something. I'm not using Zell.
No, he prefers Zelle, actually, we learned. um, so Derek sends him all that money. He's like, I'm gonna pay you back every cent. He's like, yeah, right.
Plus interest.
Plus interest. And he's like, yeah, right. The pigs fly out my butt. So he goes in, he's like, and she's like, who'd you talk to, Derek? And he's like, yes. And she's like, we gotta sell this house. He's like, no, your parents gave us this house. We cannot sell this house. And she's like, we can't afford this house.
This is the
Uh,
most like unrelatable thing to me is like just move. Just go somewhere small until you can afford it.
well, it's even more unrelatable when we learn that no one really likes this house.
The mom and dad hated it.
The mom and dad hated it. It's an ugly house. It looks like a trick. Um, it has a pool though. I don't understand that. It's an ugly house with a pool. So they go over to Derek, him in his sunflower sleeves, and they're talking. Anthony loves the food, man.
Dude, he's like, your wife is
His
like a chef, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, it's nothing." He's like, "This is great." Megan must be a terrible cook because he loves everyone else's cooking.
He does.
So at this point, we do talk about how the parents didn't even like the house, so they left it to her. And they're like, "Dude, let's just sell the house." And he's like, "Dude, you guys need some money."
That's not even on the table, dude. I'm never selling that house.
Yeah, they cannot sell that house. And I guess that's his dream house or something. So they're like, uh, Derek's wife, I think her name's Faith. She's like, you know what? Get a roommate. And they're like, a roommate? We're adults. And she's like, people do it.
You're poor adults.
She's like, people do it. And they're like, we could never do that. We like to walk around naked and stuff. We like our
Adults,
privacy.
they're supporting them.
So they go out and smoke.
Anthony's dressed all sharp right now, just like
Yeah.
for this family dinner. I'd be like in sweats and like,
You'd be like Derek wearing
yeah,
your fox
my
sweater.
cool fox sweater,
So they go out and smoke this stick.
this Swisher Sweet.
It looks thinner than a
I don't know what that is. It's
Uh,
tiny.
it's tiny, man, but they like it. They also they're Houston Texan fans because they live in Houston. And then so the important part of this part is like how has Megan been since you know what? He's like, she's good.
I don't know. She's all right.
So they get in their Nissan Altima and they're like, dude, we got to do the roommate. She's like, we got to do the roommate thing. And he's like, no. And then
He's
he's
like,
like,
give me 2 or 3 months
yeah.
and I'll have it.
She's like, you say that every month. And then he's like, I lost my job. And she's
And
like, what?
she's like, just drive me home.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I can't even take it anymore.
Her collar looks like a cupcake thing.
She's a cupcake. So they decide to do the roommate thing. So they interview some roommates, but
It's like
all the
the
roommates think,
Mrs. Doubtfire scene, but
yeah,
with
but
roommates.
in more, I guess, suggestive, because they all the roommates take it like they want to throuple up or something like that. So this
Mrs.
girl,
Doubtfire was pretty it's just violence.
so this lady's like, yeah, she's like into Anthony. She's like, yeah, I'll do whatever
Both
you
of them.
say.
She's like, I'll do whatever you guys want,
And then
anytime you guys want.
and
And
they're like,
they're
ha,
like, no, please leave.
yeah, they're like, ha, ha, ha. But they're very rude about it. They tell them like right in front of their face. Oh, it's 2 weeks later. I forgot to say that. This lady, I forget what she's
She hates
crazy.
dogs,
Oh
cats,
yeah,
and
she's
babies.
she really hates babies. She's like, "Do you have kids?" And they're like, "No." And she's like, "I hate
She's
kids."
like, good, because those things are gross.
Yeah, and they're like, we'll talk to you later." But she doesn't leave, and it's very awkward. And
Everyone just starts laughing. They're
yeah, it's
like,
like this.
no, really, get out of here.
Get out! You're still here. Get out of here. While all this is going on, we see a girl in her car watching it all go on.
Was she in the car? I thought she was like standing behind a tree.
I think she was in the car.
I don't think so. I think she
I
was like walking because she goes in right after.
guess, but I she can
She
open the door.
doesn't like slam a door and go in. She just walks
She
in.
just appears there. This guy, he gets Megan happy because
Mm,
he's a dancer, and they're, ooh, what kind of dancer? And he's like, exotic, and I
mm.
also do OnlyFans. And Megan's like, yeah. And Anthony's like, no, no.
Mm,
We'll talk to you later. So April finally shows up, and she's perfect. She's
mm.
like, I'm from San Diego, got all this money I've been saving up, and I just want to move to Houston. And I think she wants to go to school or something like that.
She wants a new school, new
Yeah.
city.
She's just ready for new, and they're like, that sounds good. She also has first and last rent deposit, which they like.
Mm.
Anthony shakes her hand, and he's like, whoa.
Also, he opens the door and he's just like,
Yeah, true. He's like, oh, what? Anthony has never seen another woman. He has no interaction with other
mm,
women besides Megan. So they're like, yeah, that sounds real good. You got money. We love that. We love money.
mm.
So they're like, hey, we're gonna go talk it out real fast, and then because she's like, can I move in right now, right now?
It's midnight.
I know she says today, and it's like nighttime. So they go and they go in their room and they're like, she's perfect, let's do it. They're like, yay, we have a roommate. It's like they have a baby or something, but it's a roommate. So we get exterior shots. Like I said, it's not a beautiful house. It's always by this fence, which is weird.
It's a lot smaller than I first thought.
Yeah, it's not a
Because the
big.
kitchen area looks like something from like a two-story house or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see this and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's got that red door though. April's in her room, her new room. She just
Is
moved
this
in.
where Anthony's like, I brought fresh
I
towels.
bring towels. And that the movie like close up on that. It's like an important. It's important
It
that the
is
movie.
clean.
Yeah, it's important that the movie shows the towels. Weird.
This this schlub, just any reason to go see her.
Yeah, and she's like, "Ooh," he's like, we need the money. You
And
promised
she's
the
like, well,
money.
you need money? Here's 3 months rent.
Yeah, and he's like, what? Look at her handle. It's April Fool. um, and she's like, did you want something other than money? And he's like,
And
ah,
he's like, no, 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 no.
no, money's good. So he leaves, and she's like, bye. But then she makes this face.
She's like, ugh.
Dun dun dun. She makes ugly faces. We get this weird like pan to another room. I don't
Is
know.
that just not the same room but dark?
I don't know. I don't know what was happening because it pans back and it's like I don't know if this is like some other house. I don't know what's going, but
I think this is just the same exact room, just dark.
she is like wearing this, and she's like telling herself maybe it's like in the future. I don't know. She's like,
No, it's just like she turned off the lights.
why would she do that?
It's nighttime. She got there at like 12 p.m.
But she turns it back on in like 1 second. She's like, she keeps telling herself, "Gotta smile, learn to smile," and she tries to smile, and she's not very good at it. Meanwhile, Megan is chilling out with some grapes. They
No, he
real
brought. I thought he brought the gift. Oh no, I guess not.
no, she got the grapes, man. They love grape. Well, they're poor, so all they can afford is fruit. But she's eating grape, watching something funny, and then he comes in, and she's like, "Dude, we should have went with the stripper." And he's like, "I'll be the stripper." And they're like, and she's like, and then he's like, well, she's kind of weird about having another woman in the house. And he's like, dude, let's do
That's
it.
a child, he says. That's a little kid.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry about it.
You're crazy.
Yeah, let's just do it right now. And she's like,
Even though
what?
every time she's around, he's like, oh, oh, oh.
Yeah. So he's like, what? There's another person. We can't do that. And he's like, just do it.
Mm.
And then they don't know, but she's actually listening. And she's like getting sick and stuff. Ugh.
She's like, man, I hate them.
This is not their neighborhood, but we get this shot.
Isn't that Derek's?
No, they don't go to Derek. We don't see Derek till like the end. uh, Anthony, he's on Indeed, looking at
You don't know. He's
jobs.
might be on LinkedIn.
Maybe, or what was the other one? Monster
Zip
from
Recruiter or
Zip
whatever.
Recruiter. And Craigslist. And he's like, aeronautical design. Ha! That doesn't make me enough
What
money.
is this non-branded computer?
How did they do that? I don't know. He's like neurosurgeon. I'll never see my wife. He's like, these don't pay enough. Aerospace design. Get out of here.
What job does he get
I
that's
don't
enough?
know. And then she's she's behind him and she scares him. He's like scared he's like a kid, or he's like ah.
He's like genuinely scared. He's like, oh,
He's like offended almost. Like, don't
hmm
scare me.
I'm a delicate man.
And she's like, what you doing? He's like, looking for jobs. And she's like, oh, you lost your job? And she's like, I'll go get us some snacks. And
She touches him on the knee, and there's like
Mhm.
this weird like clip of something he's thinking of. And
Yeah.
it's unrelated to the whole movie. I have no idea what he was thinking of.
I thought it was when he first met her.
No, it was like some other
I,
no person in this movie was in that clip.
I thought it cuts to where they were shaking hands.
I don't think so.
Uh, but anyway, she touches his knee and he like shivers and
He's like, oh.
oh. And then she goes, and then they're like, "Hey, let's watch some Netflix or Tubi or something." And they're
Oh,
on the
yeah, she
couch.
asks if she could get something to eat because she hasn't had a chance to get snackies.
Hmm.
And he's like, yeah, but I get some. And she brings grapes. And if I was him, I'd be like, oh, I had grapes out of this. So
All we ever have is grapes. Doesn't he say like, "Whatever you make, I have to taste" or something like
I
that?
get some,
Yeah, that's Anthony. What are you thinking? So she's like, "Hey, you want to watch this movie? It's called The Temp. It's about a
And he's
crazy."
like, I don't like horror movies. And she's like, it's a
Yeah,
thriller,
it's a thriller.
idiot.
He's like, I don't like those. They're all predictable. The crazy
If you've
lady kills
seen
everyone.
one, you've seen them all, he says. And I'm like,
But
what
then
does
he's
he
like,
watch?
I know. But then
Fast and the Furious all day?
he doesn't watch Tubi like us. And then he sees what like an actor on the movie. He's like, "Oh, I know that actor. Maybe I will watch this." And she's like, "Yeah." I think doesn't she go get him some popcorn?
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Hey, your wife's calling.
Oh
Look
no,
at
he
me."
gets popcorn because he's like, this movie needs some popcorn
Yeah. Look at Megan Miles' wifey. Wouldn't you just put wifey or
or
Megan?
anything else.
Why would you put the whole name and then wifey? Look how many notifications he has too. Check your stuff, man. Check your apps.
I don't think he has notification. He's got like just apps up there, like in the
What's he doing, man?
notification bar. It's weird.
How is he living his life?
Jobless.
So he goes out there and she's like, "How's it going?" He's like, "Yeah, it's good. I'm like on Indeed and stuff." And look at their little barbecuers. Like, little
And
barbecuers.
then she's like, "How's April?" And he's like, "Oh,
Oh, what?
I don't know."
And he's like, "She's good, you know." And she's like, "Is it weird to have another girl in the house?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know." And then she scares him again because she was like listening. Somehow she could hear from the couch the conversation. But then she like goes to the door, and when he opens it, she's like there, and he freaks out. He's like, "Ah!" He's
I
always
guess
getting
he doesn't
scared.
watch horror movies because
He's always scared. Even Thriller is too horrific for him. It's dinner time, sipping on their
they're
pink,
pink.
their pink champagne, I guess. Having a salad.
They all this whole movie they're drinking like the I think with our Derek's they drink red. Here
Yeah,
they
the
drink
red
pink.
drink came back from stepmother, and she's like telling him a story about how she doesn't take no crap at the office, and he's
She
like
said
that.
she sent an email that said as per usual, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh,
He's
you're
like,
so
"Damn,"
hardcore."
and she's like, "Yep." And then she's like, "Hey,
Wait a
how
minute, go
was?"
back. I thought they were Houston fans.
Yeah, and he has a 49ers jersey.
I guess he switched over to April's side real fast. He's like,
Oh yeah. He's like, "I like California."
and
And then she's like, "Oh, how was April?" And he goes,
he's like,
"Oh,
"Oh."
yeah." He's like, he's like, "I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't even see her. She was just in the room.
Yeah, I hardly talked to her." And he was like, "It was just kind of a boring day. Why they're poor, and he's scraping his salad down the drain, man.
I
You
don't
gotta
finish your vegetables.
finish your veggies, man." I mean, April walks in her nightie, and
And then
and
she's like, I thought we had a good day
yeah, I thought it was
watching
pretty good.
movies and just eating
And
popcorn.
snacks and stuff like that.
And the
He's
wife's
like,
like, oh.
and he's like, "Oh, you kid her, the kids." And she's like, "Mm-hmm."
No one believes him.
Yeah. What'd she get, a beer? Oh no, they're always drinking those little water bottles, which I don't see the
Oh yeah,
point
those
of.
tiny ones.
Yeah, those are like kid water bottles. We can't
That's
get
all
them.
they can afford
No,
production wise.
those gotta be more expensive than regular, right? Megan's taking a shower. And she's, "Hey, babe, give me a towel." And someone does give her a towel, but it's not Anthony. Ooh.
Because he comes in immediately after. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, and she's like, "Oh, you scared me." And
and he's like, why are you so jumpy?
he's like, "I was in the kitchen doing
Even though
dishes."
he's jumped at everything.
Even his nightmare, he has a nightmare where April like comes in and uncovers him and in the middle of the night, and he's like, "Oh," he's shocked. Megan's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I had a nightmare." Uh,
She's like, what is it about? And he's like, I fell. He did,
it,
it was like he couldn't think of anything better. I fell.
I fell.
Oh, and then
He's a,
he's just sitting up in bed, and she's like, "Come back to bed." I was like,
I
"He
know.
is in bed."
He's a big baby. We get another neighborhood. Doesn't look like theirs, but
Well, probably because if you showed the one they're at, it's probably not the best.
it looks more like their neighborhood, I guess. Still
No,
looks
there's
like,
like two. I guess over there on the left.
yeah, still looks like Wichita.
You wouldn't even see the suburbs of Wichita.
Megan's cutting up a nice apple steak for herself to eat for
All they can
breakfast.
afford is fruits and
Oh,
veggies.
that they have a lot of
No
gas in that
meat.
house. They're using that potty a lot. And then April comes in and she's like, "Oh, good morning." She's like, "Good morning." And she's like, "How'd you get that scar?" And she's like, "I don't like to talk about it. It was an accident." And she's like, "Was anyone hurt in the accident?" And she's like, "No, no, of course not." And
And
then
then he's drinking his bottle like a
his little
baby.
baby water bottle because he's ready to go get a
He's like,
job.
I got an interview.
And she's like, "Oh, right. Is this where?" And then she grabs the apples from Megan, and Megan's whoa, because she's like, "I'll take that."
There's that
Doesn't
part where she's like, "You got this, Anthony." Like
hmm
Megan tells him that, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this." And then April's like, "Anthony,
you got
it's all
this?
yours." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Yep, that's neat."
Doesn't she? Is this the part where she says she's gonna make dinner for them?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, you don't have to do that." And she's like,
She's like,
"Yes,
"I've eaten all your food. It's
yeah."
the least I could
I've
do."
eaten all your fruit, your non-fruits, and left you only the fruits. And she's, yeah, this is the got you part. And then April's like, "Ugh, I hate them so." No, she's like, she gets all mad. She like starts freaking
She's
out.
like, "Liar!"
Liar! Because the dark secret, Jared.
It's like when Mahler talks about Boogie, and he's like, "Liar!"
She goes to the bathroom and she freaks out in there. Tries to take
Takes her
some
crazy pills.
tries to take some crazy pills, but they all fall out of her mouth.
I don't know. She was like chewing them too, so I don't know how they fell out of her mouth.
She hears a knock at the door. She's like, "Gotta smile." She can't
She's like,
smile.
"What?"
We see this lady. I forget her name, but she's here to pick up Megan. They had planned for her to drive Megan to work, and Megan did not come through. She
It's pretty
left.
rude.
It's pretty rude. And then she just walks into the house. She's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Yeah, Megan already left." And she's like, "Uh huh." And then she just marches right in the
She's like,
house.
"I gotta make sure everything's all right."
And when I can't figure out if she was watching the news or she's having a flashback to the news or something.
She was watching the news. Why do you think this is deeper than it is?
Because it doesn't show the TV or anything, but
Yeah, it does.
it just cuts to the news report. So
On the
I
TV.
was like, is this in the lady's head that she's like remembering this? And it's like, someone's still on the loose. Last seen in San Diego, and we have a Voss, Jared. You know what that means?
It's like the step mom or whatever that movie's
Yeah,
called.
Voss attack. So she
It doesn't
smacks.
even shatter, just
Well, look at how thick it is, man. It's a face, and she hits her with the Voss. So this was the news report. See, it doesn't show a TV. This
but she says when that girl appears that she heard a big like a loud scream and she's like, "Oh, I was watching a horror movie."
And then the news anchor is using like the YouTuber microphones
Those
instead
little
of
things.
yeah, instead of the real. She's a YouTuber news lady. She's on the. She's like, this is the
The
news.
production couldn't afford one.
Okay, so they just got some YouTuber one. Anthony's happy. He's like, yeah, got the job. So he's got to make some phone calls. He's got to call Megan, and she's like, you got it?" And she's like, "Yeah, I got it. I'm working for something industries." And
Probably
then
probably pays 1 million or something because aerospace was too little of money.
yeah, I only accept six figures.
What did what did he say the position was?
I don't remember. I just remember something industries, which was weird because they said that name before. But I don't remember when. He calls Derek. He's like, "Derek, I have some news
I
for
don't know how
you."
to tell you this.
Yeah. And he's like, "What? You need more money?" And he's like, "I got a job." He's like, "Dude, now you can pay me back." And he's like,
He's
"Yeah,
like,
right."
I haven't even started.
So Derek's like, and then he's like, "Hey, Derek, you want to come? My second wife is gonna make us all dinner." And Derek's like, "What?" Um, my wife is sick, but I'll stop by for like 10 minutes. What's he gonna do in those 10 minutes? Just eat the food and leave or something? uh, so we get a shot. This is definitely Texas because there's a Whataburger. And then there's a Brahms, looks like. Is that a Brahms?
What do you see in water? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know, but right there. The Brahms, maybe? So this looks more like Houston. There's a Paylist. Paylist was still around. Get some shoes, Jared.
looks
So
like Abilene or something.
Derek shows up at the door way too early, man. I'm gonna point out at what time they're gonna eat, and it's weird. But he shows up in the afternoon. It's like 5:30 or something, and he's like, "Whoa, I like what I see here." And April's like, "Who the heck are you?" And he's like, "I'm Derek." And she's like, "Oh, hi."
I'm Megan's brother.
And then he's
Oh
like,
no, he
"It,
says that here.
yeah." And she's like, "Oh, you're Megan's." And she kind of like gets like annoyed. She's like, "Oh, Megan's brother." And he just wants this lady, man.
And
This she's like, I'm making some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and he's like, okay,
he's like, she's like, don't you have a wife? And he's like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, no, because he's like, I like a woman that can cook for me, and she's like, don't you? Does your wife cook for you? And he's like, yeah, sometimes. Um, so he's hitting on her, and she's like, she picks up a knife. But then she's like, maybe the meat tenderizer would be better for this. And she smacks
And
Derek.
and then this doesn't make sense at all.
No, she starts tenderizing Derek's meat and it kills him somehow.
Well, she hits him in the head, which I guess would hurt really bad, but then she starts hitting him on the back. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't think you could kill someone like that.
it just tenderizes his back meat,
Mm,
man. And then we get an overhead shot, and she's in the backyard and digging a grave, Derek's grave.
mm.
So Anthony's the first one home, and she's like, he's, I can't remember what they talk about.
And
He's like,
she's like, did you get the job? And he's like, I did.
I did. And she's like, good. And he's like,
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
And and she hugs him, and
And he's like, oh, oh.
but then she like goes in for the kiss, and he's like, no, no, no.
Mm,
And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was so stupid,
mm.
stupid of me. And he's like, it's okay, that's
We were just
okay.
excited.
Yeah, I
We
just got
didn't know
excited.
better.
We did. So he's like, I'm gonna take a shower. Look at the time. I would like to point out the time. It is 9:33. She is making dinner at 9:33 p.m. He just barely got home at 9:30. Where the heck was he all day?
Well,
But
they're used
make
to people moving in at like 12, so this is pretty
I guess they
early.
just live that nightlife. What's Megan's still at work? He bought her some flowers. Um, And Megan's at work, and she's like, "What time is she gonna be home?" Oh, an hour and a half from now. I was like, what the heck jobs?
11.
What the heck jobs do these people have? Um,
But he says sometime in the movie that, oh, when they're watching a movie, she's like, "Is Megan gone?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "When does she usually get back?" At 5 p.m.
yeah, it seems like 5:30 or something like that. And so, what the heck was going on this day?
Production, Joel, so they didn't think about it.
You didn't think about it. We get this long shot on the red door.
Because the Brett door means death.
It means that he's taking a shower, I think, and we gotta get some time to fly by. Because when he does, look at the time, 10:50. Dinner, those chicken thighs. I know you can't burn chicken thighs, but she put it to the test, man. She was gonna cook those chicken thighs as long as she could. He's like, man, I really needed that shower. That was such a. He just hyped over the shower, and she's like, you want a taste? And he's like, yeah, I finally get a taste. So normally, when a like someone cooking gives you a taste of something, it's like the sauce, right? Like do you like the sauce? She gives a mashed potato.
He's like, "Are those from scratch?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's
And
like,
he's like, "Damn,
"Dang."
these are the best mashed potatoes ever." um, I just really thought it was weird. I mean, I guess it's an art
Or you
making
get a
mash,
small spoon, like a tasting spoon, not
not
the
the
actual
thing she was
stir.
mixing it
Yeah.
with. um, but I mean, I guess she's proud of those mashed potatoes. He's like, I'm gonna go in the living room, like watch TV till dinner's done. But then he's like,
Those
"Whoa,
potatoes were tampered with.
oh, what was in those taters? Those wacky
Did you boil them, mash
potatoes."
them, stick them in a stew?
He's like, "What you do to me? What you do to me?" And he like falls on the couch,
And
and
she's
she's
like,
like,
"Good."
um, and then we get this weird shot with her and a shovel like hitting the house. It was weird. I was like, "What the heck is going on?" Did you understand that scene?
I
I
don't
don't.
remember that.
Yeah, it's like what? She already buried the bodies, didn't she? Why did she got the shovel again? Um,
Maybe she didn't have time to bury
she wasn't done
Derek
yet.
because Derek was there earlier. I don't know.
True, she still had time because who knew? Who know? This lady gets home at midnight every night. So Megan gets home. She's like, "Oh, it's so sweet. Got me some flowers." And she tries to wake up Anthony, but Anthony is out cold.
Anthony's dead.
Those potatoes were heavy.
She's like punching him, like, "Wake up, Anthony!" Or yeah, Anthony.
She must have used the heavy cream on those mashed potatoes because he is out. And then she's like trying to figure out what happened. And April, no, she hears the news broadcast again, right? She starts playing
Hmm.
it, even though we don't see the TV playing.
They
Uh,
couldn't afford a TV for this production.
so we get like this the news playing, and she's kind of figures out what's going on. And April
She's
grabs
like, "You
her.
ready to die,
Yeah,
Megan?"
it's your turn. She grabs her trusty meat tenderizer because she had such success with Derek's death, and she's like, "I'm sorry, okay?" And she's like, "You, why didn't you stay when you wrecked into my mom?" And she's like,
This
"I
isn't her weapon isn't even thematic to like the story. It's
no,
like
she cooks a
Leatherface
little."
had a chainsaw, which made sense. The meat cleaver, what does that have to do with anything?
She cooks
She should have
potatoes.
hit Megan with a car.
Hiya! So yeah, we get the whole story. Megan didn't stop to save the mom. She just kept driving. I don't. She was scared or something. No, she was pregnant.
Hmm.
And she lost the baby. And April's like,
Megan isn't really remorseful about it either.
no.
She doesn't really think about it.
She's
She's
just
just
like,
like, yeah.
sorry. So April attacks, and then Megan fends her off.
She's like, die, evil lady.
And then they wrestle on the ground, and then Megan grabs the tenderizer and smacks her. We believe the day is saved. But
And then she
no.
looks back at where she was laying down, which is there's no way she couldn't see or hear her because they're like 2 feet away. Like
She
what happened to April. But she's
she was
like, huh.
and she was trying to wake up Anthony, and then April attacks from behind.
He's like choking her. She's like, ah.
Finally, Anthony wakes up, and then he grabs the tenderizer.
How'd he get on the floor?
I don't know. No, he was getting up, and he was still dizzy, so he fell on the floor. And then he got the meat thing, and he finishes off April, and the day is saved. And he's like, "It's okay. I got,
It's okay that you didn't stop for that lady.
yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I got us." So they're there with the cops coming in, and they're like, "Ah, this was a crazy week, huh?" And they're
We
like,
should
"Yeah,
have had the stripper as a
yeah."
roommate.
They're like, "We should have went with the stripper and the OnlyFans guy." And they start laughing, and everyone's happy.
We're hilarious.
At least we can laugh about the week we just had. And then the credits roll, but then there's stuff in the mid credits. April's body's gone. Where did it go?
It
I don't
can
know.
disappear just by like
Maybe the cops took it. And then we get
is there like a whole series like Stepmom 2?
I don't know. And then the back door is open. Well, this movie just came out this year, so they would have to make this. Maybe they're planning a sequel,
This
Jared.
came out this year?
Yes,
Seemed like a 2000s movie.
it did, but the acting was real bad in this one, man. It was. This is one of probably the worst movies I've ever seen production wise. And it only took place like in this house, like almost the whole movie. This house and Derek's house,
And Derek's car or Anthony's car. There's a lot of
Anthony's.
scenes in that car.
Uh, and the back door's open, so maybe she slipped through the back or something. I don't know. Maybe dark secret too.
I think the cops would be like
There's no one here. Stop
making a big
laughing.
deal about that.
Yeah, why you guys laughing? She's still on the loose. Maybe she'll get that car kill next time. And that was Dark Secret, Jared. What did you think?
This is pretty bad. It was
Yeah,
kind of boring and like there's a lot of scenes where just nothing happened.
and weird cuts. Like what? Why did we cut there? I don't know. Again, where we like focus on a towel for some reason. Weird focus, weird direction.
Anthony can't handle women at all
No,
because
he just
if he just sees one, he's just like, oh,
he just melts.
mm,
Anthony. He's just a big child.
mm.
So we usually like to give a TV dinner for your viewing pleasure of Dark Secret. And since Anthony was a big fan of those potatoes and he didn't get to try the chicken thighs, I thought we'd give him the fried chicken mashed potato bowl from Marie
Mm.
Callender's. So there you go, Anthony. Eat up. Eat those mashed potatoes. It's not your wife's food, so it's
He'd
probably the.
probably eat it and be like, is this homemade?
Yeah.
Scratch? Oh,
Oh man, this is
I wish
great.
I wish Maggie could cook.
All Megan ever cooks is fruit. Oh, she just cuts up
That's
apples.
why he loves everyone's cooking. Because there's probably meat in
Yeah.
it.
He's like, I love this protein stuff. All Megan ever cooks me is like sliced fruit, and I don't like it.
He's like, what are these nuggies? Oh my God.
Now that I've got a job with the industries, I can afford my own nuggies. All right, next time.
Adopted. Oh,
Adopted.
did you watch? Oh, it's not Adopted 2, but did you watch when you were like on the Tubi front page? Did it play Adopted 2?
No, did it for you?
There is like this kid, which is weird because in the Adopted 2, he looked even young, like younger.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just like babies trying to act in some scenes. I was like, what the heck?
Well, we're gonna find out next time when we watch Adopted. So if you guys want to keep up, go check out Adopted. We'll probably watch Adopted 2 pretty soon too. Um, but if you like bad movies as much as we do, please help out the channel by giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, and notify yourself for even more when it came from Tubi comes back. Bye.